Hello and welcome to another episode of Sauce in the House. I'm Chiengmun. Today's sauce is inspired by a dish called Opor ayam. It comes from Indonesia, so the sauce base is based on the spices that is used in Opor ayam. So we're going to call it Opor spices. Okay, I'm going to chop up the onion and start grinding. Right now, I'm going to chop up this red onion, which is usually used in spices, curry spices, because it's a little more pungent as opposed to the white onion. I'm done with this chopping up of onions, and I'm going to start to grind it all up. So I'm also going to prepare this lemongrass before I start grinding. So lemongrass, you can only use the base part, the stem, the base. So you have to peel off the hard outer layer and get into the inner portion, which gives all the flavor. So that's all that we're going to use. And I'd like to show you also a little something which I learned from an old lady who makes wonderful curry spice mixes. She says that if you want to use lime leaf, make sure you do not use the middle part, the stem. You can tear off the middle part so that it doesn't impart a bitter flavor. There you go, that's what we're not going to use. The rest we can use. And we put it in whole, and we put it in later after we start cooking the spices. Remember that we have to cook the spices before you can eat it, because if spices aren't cooked, it tastes raw and it's not very pleasant. It's not very fragrant. So you have to make sure that you cook the spices properly. So we're gonna grind the hard ingredient first, which is this one, which is a candle nut. Then we'll go in for the blue ginger, and after that also the old ginger. So I prepared this spice-based mix, and it seems like rather a lot. Well, it's enough for a good portion of one chicken, but later on when I'm cooking, I don't really need that much. So it's enough to cook one chicken, which is about maybe 1.5 kg. And next I have some peppercorn to grind up. Okay, we're going to use a tablespoon worth of black peppercorn. Grind up the hard ingredients first. It's important to use peppercorn in its whole form before you do the spice mix. Okay, I'm going to add in all the dry spices now. Turmeric. We have coriander powder, and we have cumin powder. I'm going to give it some water. Okay, there we have it. Okay, I'm going to fry it up now. And don't worry, when we cook curry spices, we use a fair amount of oil. After it's finished, you can actually extract it from the spice mix if you're a bit conscious about having oil in your food. So it still remains very healthy. Okay. The spices must be cooked before the spice mix tastes good. If you do not cook it enough, the spices will not impart the fragrance, and it just would not bring out the full flavor of the mixture. So we're going to continue to fry these spices for a while, this mixture for a while, and then we are going to add our aromatics. Okay, first we have lemongrass, and we have the lime leaves, and also fresh bay leaf. And when do you know it's ready? When the oil separates from the spice mixture. Okay, I can see that the spices have separated from the oil. and the color has changed. And from the smell, I know that the spices are cooked. So the spice mix is ready. After it's cooled down, you can put it in the fridge and you can use it as and when you like it to cook various types of dishes. And there you have it, Opor spices. I'm going to cook 2 dishes with this Opor spices. The first is a vegetarian curry with potatoes and tempeh, and the second is a sotong dish stuffed with quail's eggs. Very exciting, it goes very well with rice. I'm going to buy the ingredients for these 2 dishes. See you later. I'm here at this 2-story market and there's so much to explore. And here's where we're going to get the ingredients for the 2 dishes I'm going to cook. A vegetarian Opor curry goes well with rice. The other one uses seafood, sotong stuffed with quail's egg. And I'm going to use the gulai style. So it's called Opor sotong gulai. Hello, good morning. I'm going to buy some tempeh. I see 3 different types.
Yes, actually that one we just different price only, but all the three soya bean lah. But the quality that one the soya bean more better lah. What you want to cook?
I want to cook Opor curry.
Opor curry.
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian Opor you use that one better because to cook I go boil with water long time also no spoil.
Oh, it doesn't come apart.
So pecah because very thin
This is very thin. This is one. I'll take this one.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. I want to get sotong. So I'm going to cook the gulai and I stuff it with the quail's egg. Can you select for me 8 pieces?
Same
so
size?
that I can, same size about this one. Wow, it's beautiful. When I clean it, I shall take out take out the head, this part, and then
Yeah, the whole thing you take out, inside everything you clear. And here, the mouth.
okay, the mouth.
Yeah, just
Press
take
out the mouth. Press out the mouth. Take out the head.
Take out the head. And clear away the bread.
Here's the one. Can I keep that
This is the ink.
to cook other things?
Yeah, some like to cook those black color.
Yeah.
This is the ink.
I want to keep that. Okay, I
Take
can
out.
keep that.
That's it.
And then take out the backbone. This one, take out the backbone, is it?
Yeah, take out this is the bone.
And then take out the
That's
skin.
inside, nothing in it.
Inside, there's nothing inside.
Yep.
Okay. And then take out the skin.
Hmm.
Take out the skin. Oh, very, very nice.
Yeah, very easy to take out.
Very, very thick. Yes, nice.
So it will be clean.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I bought all the ingredients and I can't wait to go back to the studio to cook up the 2 dishes together with my special guest. Singapore is a cosmopolitan city and it has diverse cuisine. Today, we have a tour guide as our special guest, Melissa. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, Chiengmun.
Hi. You know, tell us all about what it is like to be a tour guide in Singapore.
Being a tour guide in Singapore is pretty easy because the city is small and most of the places you can actually go via food.
Oh, yes. Introduce them to food and the place. Okay, today I'm going to show you a dish. We're going to cook a vegetarian curry today with potatoes. We also have firm tofu and tempeh. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it into pieces. So just cut it into big pieces like that because it's going to be in the curry. And we cut it too small, it will just disappear. Okay, so it's just one big piece of tempeh. And I like to use this kind of tofu.
Firm tofu?
Firm tofu, yeah, and in small pieces like that. So I'm just going to cut it about the same piece as this tempeh and I'm going to start cooking the curry right now. Okay. So it doesn't need you to have such a vigorous fire, and I don't even need to fry anything beforehand because I've already done all of that in the spices. So it's very simple. I just take a good 2 heat tablespoons of it, put it in the frying pan.
Wow, you really starts to smell good.
Oh yeah. Instead of water, you can use water, but I have the chance to make some vegetable stock. It's just very simple. You just dilute 2 tablespoons of Opor spices in about 3 cups of vegetable stock. And you just put the rest of the ingredients in. We have potatoes. Yeah, so this is a very simple kind of dish, curry, that you can make after a long, hard day. People think that if you make a curry, you're gonna slave over the fire for a long time.
Yeah, I think it's because of the sauce. Like the sauce is the hard part.
Yes, the sauce is the hard part. After you prepared the sauce, you can just, dilute it in the water as I'm doing, and after a while, in about maybe 10 minutes, you have a nice curry. And the good thing about this Opor spices is that it's not chili hot. So everybody loves it. I mean, maybe even some of the tourists that you bring around, they might like it very much.
Yeah, I realized that some of them, they really don't
like chili.
Like spicy.
Yeah,
spicy
they feel so uncomfortable after they eat chili. Okay, so we boil it, and then it's time to add the coconut milk. Okay, so as much as you like.
I want to taste the authentic flavor.
You want to taste the authentic flavor? Okay, so I'll just add maybe half, and then let you taste and see whether we need to add another bit. Okay, so that's about half. Yes,
okay.
I'm going to let you taste a little bit of it. So it's a bit hot. So
I think a little bit more salt will be good.
a little bit more salt.
I think because I'm really used to strong flavors.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I'll go according to your taste. So I just add a little bit.
Okay.
Right? Just to enhance the flavor. Okay, I think that should be enough. So there you have it. Very simple curry to prepare. Does your family love curry?
Usually it's just me.
It's just you.
Yeah, I love curry. I especially love Indian curry.
You love Indian curry?
Yes, because the spices, they all come together very nicely.
Well, it's really a nice, generous bowl of curry, yeah?
Yes, it
that
is.
you can get from just 2 tablespoons of the Opor spices. Then you have, you add whatever you like, yeah? You can actually add meat if you like to. Yeah, chicken goes well with this.
It kind of reminds me of lontong.
Yeah, lontong. Yeah, it's a bit similar, the spices.
So what's the difference?
I think lontong might not add coriander.
Oh,
This one
okay.
adds, and peppercorn. We have peppercorn here. Okay, there we have it. Yeah, we have a nice bowl of curry.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes well with rice. We'll eat it afterwards. Okay.
Sure. Looking forward to it.
Okay. Okay, Melissa, the previous dish we cooked is vegetarian, and now we're going to have seafood. Do you like seafood?
Yes, I love it.
Okay, so with the Opor spices, I'm going to make a sotong dish. Opor sotong gulai stuffed with quail's egg.
What does gulai mean?
Gulai means a thickish curry.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to stuff the squid.
All right.
Okay, let's go. So we have this. We take a sotong each, a sotong body each. So we just carry on and stuff the.
Just one?
Yes. No, until you fill the
until
body
you
up to
fill
here.
one, okay.
Yeah. 3. Okay, up to 3. I have that much space. So I need space for the head as well as another egg. Okay. So you have how many there?
I think there's 3, then now I put
3.
4. I think it should be just nice.
4. Yeah.
So it's like under
Okay.
here.
Yeah, because it's quite a long one. Okay. So I'm going to open a toothpick pack. So I'm going to take the sotong head. On the sotong head, pierce the sotong here in the middle.
Oh, this is the mouth?
Yeah, yes, you
the
stuff it in the middle. Yeah, just there, in the middle, so that you make sure that it doesn't drop out. Let me see.
I poked it in.
Yes, that's correct. That's right. It's good. Yeah, it's good. So I've got my egg there. I'm going to poke through the egg. Yeah, so and then I'm going to put through the top of the prepared sotong. So there you go. This is it. All right. Okay. So we're going to put it here. And then after that, we're going to lower it into our sauce.
Okay.
Okay, well done. Wonderful. Wonderful. We're going to fry a little bit of an onion to make it more fragrant.
Why only onion and no garlic?
Well, because we already have garlic in the Opor spices.
Okay.
And this is just for crunch.
Okay.
Yeah. As before, what we're going to do is we're going to put the spices. Now this time around, there's only 2 squid, so we just put a tablespoon. And that is enough.
That's enough, really?
That's enough.
Wow.
It's too much, it will be overpowering. It's nicely caramelized now, the onions. And then I've also re-released the fragrance of the Opor. So very simply, I just put in some water. If you don't have vegetable stock, but I have vegetable stock. So I just put in some. So we push the onion aside so that it has more space in the center. So you just, very simply, you just lower it into the pot or the pan. And then we cook it. It's a bit transparent now. When it turns white, your squid is done.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's very
actually
fast.
Very fast.
Another very impressive dish, taking very little time with prepared sauce.
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed. So this part is not ready, but when I flip it over in a while,
It'll be done.
It'll be done. Now you see, it's opaque now.
Yes,
It is, right? Very quickly it gets done. And this is coconut cream, so it's very rich. One more?
Yeah,
One more
maybe
spoon?
one more.
One more spoon. Not too much, huh? And I'm going to cook it down a little bit more also, so that it's thick and it sticks. At the end of the day, it sticks to the sotong, so that you can enjoy the sauce as well as the seafood without putting gravy. It's sort of a dryish curry
Dry
or
curry
paste.
kind of.
Yeah, dry
Okay.
curry. Sotong with Opor spices, and maybe the other one too. All right, so we're going to put the onions on top, and then it's ready for eating. Okay, there's the curry, which I cooked with Opor spices, and there's also the squid, and it goes well with ketupat, and we have keropok. I'm going to help myself to
Yes.
the squid, which is stuffed with Quail's egg. How do you like it?
Actually, I think it's pretty flavorful in its own ways. The potato is good. I feel like
potato
it's
is
just
good.
like nicely cooked.
Nicely cooked, yeah.
And it's always nice to try a different type of cuisine.
Oh, yes, yeah, because you're a foodie, right? Very
Yes.
adventurous. Thank you so much for coming here today to join us in the show. Join us for the next episode of Sauce in the House.
Let's tuck in.
Yes.
So what's this keropok or like?
The
is it like
keropok
a
is
side
for...
dish?
No, it goes well with the curry.